Welcome back to another episode of En-CURE-agement. This is my sweet friend Madi Murphy.
Hello.
This is continuing our series called A Day in the Life. If you haven't been to our channel before, you can go ahead and subscribe below, and then that way when future videos come out, you don't have to search for them. All right, so the series on A Day in the Life is to get a little bit more to know what's going on with people at different ages and stages of their life, and from a godly perspective, what it is that they're learning and what they've learned and what we can take from it. So my friend Madi has agreed for me to ask her quite a few questions, so we won't delay. I've already said Maddie's age 10, and you're going to be 11 when? October?
October 20th.
Okay. Are you ready for that age?
No.
I didn't think so.
I like even numbers. No odds.
No odds.
No odds.
All right, Maddie. What is your morning routine?
Well, usually I will get up, eat breakfast. I will do a devotional, and then I will sometimes greet my parents in the morning when my dad's not gone, and then I will shower, get dressed, and then take care of my animals.
Why don't we tell everybody, first of all, how many animals and what kind of animals that you have?
So I have 10 chickens, 2 dogs, 1 cow, and 1 horse.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay. And I had talked to Maddie about this before we videotaped. We were originally going to tape this when she was in school, so I have to change this a little bit. So how does your day go after your morning routine? Are there any things that you normally do, any certain chores? Is there anything that you can just go and have freedom to either play or study or be still? What does your day look like now that it's summer?
Well, usually I will play with my dogs. I always have to take care of the chickens, and then I will just have my own free time.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
Read the Bible, run, spend time with my brothers.
Good. We should also share with you that Riley is her oldest brother, and he just turned 17. And her brother Landon, I think he's 15, turning 16. I might be wrong. If you want to correct me, do it in the comments. Okay. So then here's another item from Maddie. What things do you think about throughout the day?
Honestly, I think about how my animals are doing and how my friends are and how my family is.
That's very nice. You have a compassionate heart.
Thank you.
And what things do you think about for your future?
What am I going to grow up to be? What kind of job am I going to have? How is my life going to turn out?
And so if I were to ask you about your future, do you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or 50 years from now?
Probably like
1. Probably only 1 year from now, I bet.
No.
Not even that.
Probably like 16.
Oh, okay. That's good. So about a little bit more than 5 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Because God always wants to give us our heart's desires, the Bible says.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those desires take time to develop. It takes time for God to coordinate either you for where you're going to be or the people where you're going to receive you. Sometimes He's preparing everybody's heart. Can you come closer to the... Yeah, then I won't have to shift this. Thanks, Maddie. Okay. Here was another one that was a good question. Who are the friends that cheer you on and support you?
My best friends, Addie and Lily.
And how old are Addie and Lily?
Lily is 10 and Addie is 10.
Very good. And how do they do this? Give us 2 examples today.
Well, sometimes when I'm feeling down, they will help me. And when I was running the relay in track, they cheered me on and helped me push.
That's really good. And how do you cheer them on and support them?
Yeah, I help them with track. I give them some tips and help you got this, keep pushing.
Encouraging them.
Yes.
Encouraging them. Did you hear that?
Beautiful. Encouraging.
Yes, Miss Maddie. I love you so much. You make me laugh. Oh, here's the next question. What makes you laugh? I just told them what makes me laugh. Now you've got to come up with an answer.
When somebody laughs.
Oh. Something else has to make you laugh.
Jokes.
Yes. Jokes are good. Too bad I can't remember any of them. Do you remember jokes, or do you just...
Okay.
Do you have a joke?
What does the left eye say to the right eye?
I don't know.
Between us, something smells.
Oh, I get it. That was good. Okay. What activities bring you great joy?
Probably running and basketball.
And for running, Maddie, you run track?
Yes, I do run track.
And in basketball, you play when? In
Winter.
winter time?
Yeah.
Okay. And what position do you play?
I play point, wing, and
Like guard, or maybe there's not a guard?
no. I can't think of the other name.
That's okay.
If you know the other position, comment down below.
That's right. You're going to be taking over these videos from me pretty soon. I'll make it a point to see that she does. I need an assistant, can't you tell? All right. Now we're going to get a little bit more serious here. If you could change 2 things in the world right now, what would they be?
Probably spending more time with my mom, and then probably that this COVID thing never happened.
So with COVID, we had a discussion in the car before we came inside. With COVID, what should people be doing, even though, you know, we know that we can't stop the COVID. We physically can't, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what could we do in order to make it so it's more tolerable? Tolerance means that you're okay with it. You're just going to go with it. Would it be just to wear the masks if they tell us to wear the masks, wash our hands? Well, we should have always been washing our hands.
We should always be washing our hands, people. Wash your hands.
Okay. So we'd mentioned about Maddie's brothers, Riley and Landon, before. So I want to ask you, how do your 2 wonderful brothers, Riley and Landon, care for you? Share how they watch over you.
Well, sometimes when I'm in a new place without my parents, they will help me through, and if I feel uncomfortable, they will help me get comfortable in the situation. And then
do they ever protect you? Like if you were at school and something happened, do they ever? But I know they go to a different school, right?
Yeah. They're
maybe that's not a good
grades up on me, but like one day when I came home from school sad because somebody said something bad to me, they said they would do anything to help me. So
that's really
good brothers.
Very good brothers. They're very compassionate to Maddie too. I've witnessed it myself. Quite often, if you're either at church with them or if you're at their home, they like to come up and give Maddie little shoulder rubs and everything like that. And I don't even know that they know that they're doing it, but I saw it and I think it's very tender. Okay, Maddie, how would you describe your personality?
Loving and caring for animals, compassionate, probably.
Very compassionate. Maddie is so compassionate. I have a service dog named Boomerang. He's my mobility service dog. And I think Boomer can sense Maddie a mile away, where he will ignore me and help me just so he can come up and say hi to her. And actually, here's an example from today. Maddie and I, we went over to the park, which is maybe about a block away from my house with Boomer. And we were coming back, and Boomer has to stop at the streets and help me up the curb and all that. And one of the times we stopped, and I said, "Where's your mom, Boomer?" Because he was kind of looking in other areas, and that kind of helps him focus. So what he did was he looked at Maddie and licked her. So Maddie also has this wonderful nature about her and her personality that these animals just flock to her. It's amazing. All right, Maddie, describe some of the ways your mom and dad make you feel so special.
Usually when I'm at track and doing my other sports that I do besides basketball, they will always come to it no matter what. They'll always make time for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me feel special.
Yes. And how about at home? Is there anything that you like to do with them that's special?
Mm-hmm. We like to play card games together, and sometimes we like watching Hallmark movies together. So.
Oh, the Hallmark movies. Those are the great things.
The mystery ones.
Yes. All right, Maddie, just a few more questions. Can you hang in there with me?
Oh, yeah, I could do this all day.
You guys heard her. She's going to be my assistant. How do you end your day?
Well, I start kind of to relax, make sure all the animals are okay, lock up the chickens, and then once I'm comfortable and ready for bed, I will go turn on a show, and then when I get tired, I will just go to bed.
So let's explain to our audience here, what does it mean to lock up your chickens? What does that mean?
Locking up my chickens is like shutting their doors. So we live in the country, so the raccoons don't get in, or the skunks or the possums, because they will tend to kill the chickens.
Okay, so locking them up, they were kind of roaming free in a certain area of your yard, and locking them up means that you're bringing them back to the chicken coop?
Yes, bringing them back to the chicken coop and making sure they are safe.
Yes, that's perfect. So I'm a city person at heart, and everything about agriculture I'm learning from this youngster. All right, Maddie, this is the last question for today. She'll be back.
Yay!
What do you want to say to others to encourage them? Something they'll remember for a long time.
That they will always be loved by God, and they will. They have their own personality.
Well, tell them.
You guys have your own personality.
It's okay. You're fine.
You guys have your own personality, and you can push through your hard times. And I know you can.
And that's with God's help, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
With God's help.
Where would we be without God, Maddie? We'd be
in
sad.
the middle of space. Everything.
That's right. He did create everything.
Honestly, we would be nothing.
Well, we'd be lost. I know that. Right? So today I want to thank you all for journeying on this day in the life with my sweet friend Maddie girl. And we hope to see you soon. May you have a blessed day. Remember, there are opportunities, my friends. Opportunities. Bye for now.
Bye.
You got to say bye for now.
Bye for now.